How many credits is an ideal amount to take in a single semester? To look at the college degree overall, and we're assuming this is a 4-year institution, you need 120 credits total to get that degree. Now, when you spread that out across the standard 4 years, that's 30 credits per year and 15 credits per semester. So most commonly and most typically, what you see is a full-time student taking 15 credits per semester for 4 years to reach the 120 credit goal and then graduating. But sometimes students want to take more than 15 credit hours per semester. They want to go to 18. Sometimes they even go to 21. What does that mean? Why? What's the point in that, and what can happen? Well, we need to look at why. Why would you do that? Well, for starters, sometimes students may want to graduate sooner. They may feel that they don't want to spend an extra year or an extra semester incurring more debt, or they may be on a short timeline because they need to get a job and support their family, so they want to get out as soon as possible. So they may consistently have semesters over 15 credits per hour. There may be some students who find a specific elective that they like and it has a limited offering. So they may have 1 or 2 semesters in their college career that are greater than 15 credits. And you may also have students who are double majoring or even triple majoring. And in order to graduate on time, they're going to need to overload their schedule if they can't already take their current classes and sort of double dip, so it's counting for 2 majors at once. And there are a few other reasons, but those are typically the most common reasons why students would want to take more than 15 credit hours. If you want to do this, what should you do? First thing you should do is talk to your advisor. So your advisor is going to see your progress. They're going to know what it's going to take to complete all of the degree requirements and to graduate on time. So they can see that road ahead. They can also see some potential detours and also some potential shortcuts. So you need to talk to them and let them know what your plan is, and they can kind of help you find those resources or really start to lay out a roadmap that you can follow and that you can follow on time, and that works best for you. Another thing to consider is having a strong time management plan. And this is widely known if you want to be a successful student in general, but if you're going to be taking more than 15 credits per semester, you have to have your time management on lock. So what does that look like? Well, you can't just walk into a semester and casually think, I'm going to take my classes, I'm going to study when the tests are coming around the corner, and I'm just going to do my homework and we'll go from there. What it is it's going to be an increase in that workload. You're going to have more time that you're going to need to devote to studying. You're going to have more assignments. You're going to have more tests. How are you going to prepare for that? And how are you going to prepare for that in light of everything going on outside of school? The other thing to consider is with these extra courses, are they all 16-week courses or are they 7 or 8-week courses? It may seem tempting to want to add an 8-week course on the back end of a semester because you think, I'm already in the habit of my other courses. It shouldn't be that much more work to add another class, and it's only the last 8 weeks. The problem with this is that these 8-week courses are accelerated. So they are taking the content and assignments of a full semester and cramming it into half a semester. So not only are you adding additional work, you are adding additional compacted work into those 8 weeks, and that can drive students nuts. So always be aware of that. Don't be tempted with the appeal of an 8-week course. And just be aware, maybe you are an expert on 8-week courses, you've done it in the past, but it can very easily throw you off your rhythm and your plan for the full semester. So what are my warnings to you? I've kind of already said this. Time management. If you're not able to manage your time, this is not a good idea. You are going to have to be very meticulous in how you schedule your weeks and your days in order to be successful. If it goes awry, what can happen is this can tank your GPA. If you have one semester where you overloaded your credits and you did poorly, it can tank that GPA so fast, and this can have some serious implications if you are on a scholarship. The other thing is if you have a bad semester because you overloaded credits and you failed one or two of your courses or didn't perform as well as you thought, those could be major specific critical courses. And if you have to retake those, that can completely delay your graduation or derail your path down that specific degree. And overall, this could extend the time that you're in school, and you may begin to incur debt because you're going to have to spend more time, which defeats the purpose of you doing this in the first place. And also, it depends on when you do this. Upper division courses are going to be more content specific. They are going to be more assignment heavy. So if you're overloading your semesters on the back end of your college career, the demand for work is going to be much greater than if you did it in the first half of your college experience. So what I would say to you is, unless you have a solid time management plan, don't overload. Do not add more than 15 credits per semester. This also depends on your major. If you are in a STEM program, overloading can not be the greatest idea if you're taking a ton of math and science courses, because the work is going to be different than if you were looking at a liberal arts program. Time management is the first thing I would say. If you want to do this, I recommend talking to your advisor. Do not try to do this on your own, because you will not be able to plan as effectively as you could have if you did not seek help from college staff. And I would also say, don't try this in your first year. Spend that first year just really getting used to the demand and the pace of college courses and what a 15 credit semester looks like. And then as you start to get into your major specific courses, then you could maybe consider adding something else. So just really get a lay of the land, use your resources, and really learn about how you learn best and how you study best. And I think once you have a better understanding of these things, only then would I recommend exploring adding more than 15 credits. Have you done this? Did it work for you? I want you to put it in the comments down below. Let me know if you've tried this and if you thought it was a good idea or a bad idea, and how you tried to manage that workload with everything else going on. So I hope this was helpful, and I will catch you in the next one, and thank you for watching.